In September 2023, a student named Michael set out to buy his first used car. He was 20, working part-time, and had saved $10,000, the biggest amount he had ever held. But like most first-time buyers, he knew nothing about cars. On his first attempt, he almost bought a stolen vehicle. On the next few tries, he heard strange noises, saw warning lights, and had sellers telling him about minor issues he didn't understand. Every time he walked away thinking, am I being careful, or am I missing my chance? After 2 exhausting months, he found a modified Mazda 3. The seller promised everything was easy to fix. Michael wanted a mechanic to inspect it, but had no insurance yet, and the seller refused to let him drive it. He was emotionally drained. So he trusted the seller and handed over all $10,000. The next day, the mechanic checked it, $4,000 in repairs, $1,000 for winter tires, which totaled to $15,000. Michael sat in his car outside the shop and cried. Not because the car was bad, but because he had realized he had no protection, no refunds, and no second chances. The truth is, Michael's story isn't rare. Millions of young buyers face the same risk in a used car market with zero transparency and zero guardrails. That is exactly why we built AutoInsight. AutoInsight is an AI-powered inspection assistant that protects buyers like Michael before they make a mistake. With just photos, VIN data, and simple user inputs, AutoInsight instantly identifies hidden issues, estimates repair costs, checks for fraud or red flags, and tells buyers whether the vehicle is actually worth the price, all without needing a mechanic on site. In seconds, we turn confusion into clarity, uncertainty into confidence, and risky guesses into data-driven decisions. AutoInsight gives every buyer the protection, guidance, and transparency that Michael never had, so no one ever loses their savings on a blind purchase again.
Okay, a little bit about our application. It's not really easy to see how it works. So the first thing we want to do is authentication. You can use manual or Google authentication or Facebook, whichever one you really like. And then you can use like my email, continue. Okay, so we have the home page, which is where our main functionality button is. You have the budget finder to get recommended vehicles. We have a lot of vehicles. You can also filter and get more vehicles. We have the calendar for appointments, and you have the repair shops, our partnerships, and the allocations. So you can start inspection, start a new inspection. So we have the quick, standard, and deep mode. So we're going to go quick mode. And then you have the inspection guide. You can just go straight to it. And then now you have the VIN number. So VIN number you can enter manually, or for you can use pictures as well. For VIN numbers are for identifying the vehicles, basically. So you put out the vehicles information based on the VIN number, and then you can keep going. And then you go to the odometer page, where you basically take a picture of the dashboard, enter the number of kilometers, let's say 120,000, and then okay. And then you can scroll down and to be more, and then check some lights. Okay, check about 5 of them, and then we'll say lights are on. From here, I'm just going to speed run it. Okay, so the next page is document, and then exterior, interior, accessories, test drive, and then system check. So this is basically the entire process you're going to go through. Okay, so documents. Okay, yes, document in general. Okay, speed run it. Save the file system. Go to the next page. Science. So this is the exterior page. Then this is the interior page. Display science. Now picture 1, 2. Right, for the interior. Okay. Take a picture, or you can just see some images. Go straight to the next one. Accessories things like Bluetooth, cooling system, Windows, test drive. You can have as many versions as you want. Just analytically. Post test drive information. Take it all yes, you can know you have a comment section. And then just say okay if you want to. Then now you're taken to the review page where you can enter the OBD2. So OBD2 is the device that you point to the dashboard, and then it checks in the system. The common code is P030. Okay. So we're going to set all this information for our AI endpoint to appraise. So you can see exterior, interior, and many more. Right. And then you can click get appraisal. So our endpoints will be fired up right now. So now we're sending it to the backend. And now it's going to, the AI endpoint will make sense of the data and give us a result. Okay, now we have our result. As you can see, we have $20,000 for the total market value of the vehicle, $4,000 for repairs, and $15,000 after repairs. You see, great, because there's a lot of repairs to be done. And you can see all of the lights selected within appraised, batteries, brakes, all. Common issues with Honda Civic 2021, general common issues, alternative vehicle recommendations, recalls, and image analysis. You can also have our application in that mode in case you're wondering. So that's it in terms of functionalities. Thank you.
Hey guys, let's talk about the future state of this platform. I'm going to head over to autoinsight.cc because I saw Fawad's amazing demo and I want to get the app. Once the application is published, it'll be available on the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store. You'll be able to download it directly from the landing page right here. Once you have the app, you're going to have to pick from our subscription-based model. We went with this monetization strategy because this process can take several months. We know that. We want to provide recurring value with tons of AI features, which will help you weed out the good ones and the bad ones. The starter plan at $5 a month gives you basic inspection checklists, basic VIN decoding, and 1 AI diagnosis per month. Once you have a taste of that and you said, hey, I want to get more into this, the sweet spot for value really is the $15 per month pro plan. That has deeper VIN scanning, VIN decoding with OCR, full inspection with our pipeline, free AI diagnosis a month, and OBD2 scanner support if you want to plug one in and feed that data into the pipeline. For more savvy users or users that are actually doing this as a side hustle, they'll go with the Elite plan, which is $30 a month. That'll give unlimited inspections, priority support, repair cost estimation, and appraisal reports to appraise the value of the cars.
what are you waiting for? Go down to autoinsight.cc to start your free demo inspection right now. All you need is a VIN number on standby to get started. Go to the demo inspection, put down our serial number, and then we just decode VIN, and then we can start doing the checklist from here. That was everything. Thank you guys very much for listening. Have a good one.